Gas Nation, welcome back to a brand new video. So, I just got back from seeing Fast 10. It was definitely an experience to say the least. It felt bloated. It felt like not a lot of things worked the way they wanted it to work. To me, I just walked out like, ooh. So, first things first is how was Dante slash Jason Momoa's character? I talked badly about him and everything else. I gotta say, his intro is actually pretty good. I dug his intro into the film. I really did. There were a couple times where it was hit or miss with me, but overall, you start to actually kind of like his character as the movie goes along. He constantly is on. He has his foot on Dom's neck, metaphorically speaking. Okay, which I liked a lot. He was constantly menacing, let his presence be known. He shows up in so many scenes, and he doesn't just. He's not the quiet guy. He's like constantly at him and his family the whole time. All right. Action wise, it was great. There was a lot of good action sequences in this film. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There's one fight scene in this film that's absolutely awful. There's a fight scene between Roman and Ludacris's character. I don't even remember what his name is. That's absolutely horrible. And me and my dad laughed at the whole time. In our after the reaction, my dad specifically says, my dad, like, we thought that it was Han's point of view because of what Han was going through, of why the fight was so bad. Everyone's like, oh, this is a legit fight scene? Oh, it's awful. In the end, the cliffhanger I saw coming from all the way. I saw any coming. The twist kind of saw coming. It made sense. And Brie Larson's character, I didn't mind at all. I really didn't. Overall, though, it's a solid 5 out of 10 from me. It's a 5 out of 10. You know, it's like I said, it's a one done good. It's a decent film. Decent. There's a lot of things in this film that did not work for me that I can't go in detail about because it'd be spoiler all of y'all. Okay, but there's just a lot of things that's like, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, but how does? But if we, it's a Fast and Furious movie. A lot of things are gonna make sense. I know that. Okay, is there a lot of characters in this film? Yes, there's a lot of characters, couple of cameos. Um, we'll see. There's one cameo you're not gonna care for at all, and there's one cameo you're really gonna like a lot. And that's one I was expecting to see, and I was happy to see. I ain't gonna say what it was. I'm happy to see it. Okay. Overall, the main thing I loved about this film was the scenes with Dante and Dom. Those scenes were great. The scenes with Roman, Ramsey, and Ludacris's character, which I cannot remember the name of it was. I didn't really care for those scenes too much. Like I said, the main thing is Dante is a menacing villain. He is constantly on Dom's tail. He is constantly one step ahead of him the entire time. There's barely any time for Dom or their gang to have any breathing room. You know, there's little bits here and there where they get to sit down for a couple seconds before Dante just shows up, kicks the door down, metaphorically speaking, and just literally says, "Hey, I'm here." You know, yeah. Like people have said he's like the Joker of the Fast and Furious franchise, which I can kind of see, but you know, he's goofy as can be, and yeah, I like Brie Larson's character, by the way. The Mr. Nobody's character, daughter, whatever you want to call her. She was cool. I had no issues with her whatsoever. If she's in the next film, cool. She's not. It is what it is. And I didn't mind her character at all. Period. I think she's getting hate in this film. I don't know why. I had no problem with her either way. But pacing wise, this film is just constantly going. Positives would be Dom and Dante scenes, and the introduction of Al Richardson's character and Brie Larson's character and another character. The negative I'd have to say would kind of have to be for me would be Ramsey, Ludacris, and Roman's character. Like I said, we have 3 different groups, and then we also have Brian and Jacob slash John Cena's character. Those scenes were fine to me, Brian and John Cena's scenes, but man, I was very much happier sticking with Dom and Dante. Those scenes to me, I was like glued to the screen the whole time. I was entertained the entire time. And then when it got to other characters, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just sit back and just chill for a minute, you know. Also, Aldrich's character, he's not given a lot to do, unfortunately, in this film. But with what he's given, he does pretty decently with. I liked his scenes in the movie overall. He was a fun character to be with. I just like the way his character looked over. I just like the way his character looked. I just did. He looked cool to me. He looked like a complete badass, and I can't say any more than that than I already can. He's a little generic in some aspect of his character, not many layers that he can peel off of. Again, that's because of the material he's given, of course. Overall, though, like I said, 5 out of 10. Is this a must watch? I would say so. If you want to go watch this in theaters, you can. It has a lot of good action sequences to it that I think you would want to watch on the big screen possible. But as always, thank you for watching. Peace out, guys. Stay friendly. Sorry that this wasn't a concise review, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get better with these. Peace out, guys. Stay friendly.